Lovers, it's the CoverBoi Chronicles, and of course it's the CoverBoi. And right now I am doing a Welcome to Sweetie Pie's review. So come on everybody, do the Sweetie Pie. I always think of that song when I think of when I'm about to watch the Sweetie Pies. I always end up doing that. But anyways, so I'm gonna of course do how I always do all of my season end the season's review. So I'm gonna do my season notes, and then after that my cast review. So my season note for the business, I feel like for one it seems like it's just still just like business is business. Business is still booming, doing great like it normally is, and as it should be. I definitely feel like it's thank God at the end of the series. Hopefully next time I'll be seeing them actually open up West Florissant versus get it under construction and then just bring people back and just be like, all right, fuck it, just forget it. Then I like the fact that they did the company football game or something of that nature, just to kind of get everybody together on the same page, and just be like, let's all work on one accord. I try to be at my job the person that just kind of keeps like the peace between everybody, because I'm not there to be your friend, I ain't there to be your enemy, but I ain't there to make you have a bad day. And if I can make your day go better by making it less this for that for you, or whatever the case may be, let me be the person to oblige you in that, because I can definitely do that for you. So I applaud Tim's efforts in that. I think he does have great ideas every now and again. So 3 reasons why I feel like Texas is a great idea. Because it's one of the 4th most popular cities or states. It's got like one of the most popular cities in the whole United States, so that's a big step, and that's an amazing step. I think that it would definitely boom, because regardless of whether the Sweetie Pies is in any of all the states, I will say this: whatever neighborhood it's in, you can assure that it's going to sell, regardless of whether you put it in Texas, whether you put it in Los Angeles, whether you put it in Memphis. It will always boom. Those lines will always see far and wide, guaranteed. So I definitely believe that Memphis would be a great, where they were talking Bill Street. That is a damn good street. You think they got lines in both stores now, honey? That line will never stop. If they have one in Los Angeles, however, I do believe that one probably will be it may work, but then again, it may not be as successful as Texas and Memphis. Like, those probably would be some cash cows for you right then and there. So that's kind of really all I had to say about the season notes. I really kind of wanted to get in and dig into the cast notes and what I felt about what was going on, because really kind of, quite frankly, like, this is normally a happy-go-lucky family type show. It didn't really have that much drama, but it started to heat up like towards the end. I'm like, what the hell's going on? This is not on Sweetie Pies, no ma'am. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Tim. You had some wild moments in this season, and I felt like you were just a little bit out of control, and you needed to sit down for a few seconds, like with the family, and then I understand, you're trying to move to Texas, but you need to when you have a child, whether you want this woman in your business or not, she's got to know whatever moves you make, whether it be hiring an assistant or whether you are moving, how the hell is the relationship? You were still married. I'm over here thinking that y'all done got a divorce. You're still married, Tim. Like, what the fuck? You have a great wife. You have a wonderful woman who's standing by you, giving you space, doing what you need, letting you be free as a bird. And, like, come to find out, this has been happening out all throughout y'all marriage. Like, Come on, Tim. For 4 years you've been waiting for this to happen? Really? Really? 4 or 5 years you've wasted your time and hers. And that is one thing that I just don't like about men. And I am a guy, and I try to change that. I try to put positivity in the universe, and hopefully it comes back. Lord have mercy. That is some heavy stuff. Heavy stuff, man. I mean, and then when you left the hospital, I would have at least waited until the doctors told me that my son was going to be going home. I wished, I understand all the parties' points of view. I understand her point of view, and I understand your point of view. You don't have off days. But at the end of the day, you are the motherfucking boss. You have people that are able to run that business without you. You know what I'm saying? You could have called your mama, and you could have told her, but she knew what was going on, so she probably would have sent somebody over there. And I understand, working at Upper Crust and working at Manchester may be a totally different experience. But that's why Monique was trying to work that out with you anyways, because homegirl wanted to be there for you. She's like, I'm here for you. Let me help you. Don't hire no outside trick that the family don't even know. And then, that's why you set your own self up for that, for your own self-righteousness doing. You set yourself up for that. And I'm a guy telling you that. I'm not even picking sides, but just from the outside looking in, you set yourself up for that one, homeboy. You literally set yourself up for that one. And then you over here thinking you about to go to the next bitch. What? Irrelevant? Much? Very much so. Very much so. Anywho, and then she had the nerve to snap on Monique. Ooh! Let that have been my friend. Let that have been my friend. But Janae, I don't feel like you were wrong. I don't feel like I do feel like you give your man so much space and he'll get comfortable with it. But I understand a woman can do all she can. I watched my mom. Perfect example. So I can understand right is right and wrong is wrong, and Tim in that instance was wrong, and he needed to be a man. And she was telling you, get your shit together, help us out, because quite frankly, I'm gonna be okay. I know that I can be okay by myself, and I can take care of this baby. I just want to know whether you're gonna be in this baby's life, and whether I'm gonna have to be a single parent, or whether I'm gonna have to co-parent, or whether we're going to be together. Does this mean anything to you? That's all she was saying. Charles, I feel like for you, you needed to... It's not easy breaking into the business like that. And then doing the approach to go into indie films, that's a broad step. So someone really must have had trusted into you. So take all the notes that you can is really all I could say for you. Me coming from that limelight, and I really don't have to display my resume out there like that. But you see me in person, we could talk about that. But yes, I do believe that, he has some potentials. I wouldn't say that he would be, y'all set me up for some stuff, and that's just late. But Charles is cool. Charles is cool. He's cool. He's a great actor. He's an amazing talent. Monique, I want to talk to you about your daughter. I'm glad that you are doing the most step that most parents won't do. Because Lord knows my mom had a way of bringing it to me. And I kind of gave the same thing the way that your daughter acted to you. I was just like, whoa, Mom. Seriously, nobody's thinking about that. On either side of the board, before anybody try to read me, on either side of the way that the troubled water flows, honey, I wasn't thinking about either motion of the ocean, whether I was going to be with either sex. Wasn't worried about it. So, at the time that she talked to me. But, got a little older. things happen. But so I do love the fact that you were you weren't being a friend when you told her about it. You were being a mom. Like, yo, I'm still your mama. You need to let me know what the hell's going on. Are you doing what I think you're doing? This little boy texting you, talking about babe this, babe that. No, at 14-year-old. But then again, you got to think about, this is a modern world, modern technology, and what they listen to on the radio. They talk about love and stuff. You got to understand that this is the world we live in. So, got to get with the times. Then, with you and Tim, that was kind of interesting. I definitely probably would have had to. I definitely would have. I see where he was coming from, but I would have definitely took you underneath my wing at least. I would have did something. I would have tried. And then, Monique, I don't think you have a Charles record, so that's just my issue with it. My final notes, Miss Robbie, I felt like you were definitely the key that just ran the whole thing together, and I appreciated the fact that you didn't choose sides when it came to Janae and Tim, because you could recognize real knows what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and say, what the cover lover or the cover lovers poll is. Do you guys, I actually kind of feel like I should do two, but I'm going to just do one. Where do you guys think that the next Sweetie Pie should be outside of St. Louis? Do you think it should be in LA, Texas, or do you think it should be in Memphis? Because those are the three main key points that they wanted to actually do. My cover boy comment is, men, if you're married to these women and you are worried about what not, and she's at her wit's end with you, and you feeling too comfortable with all the space that she done gave you, what you need to do after you've had your time to think, you need to come back and bring it back to you guys. Because there's nothing like having that support between you two that you guys only understand. So, if that makes any sense. So be sure to tweet the show, the Cover Lovers, CoverBoi Chronicles, my like page, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Be sure to like, comment, and y'all know what to do. Subscribe to TheSpiritsoulstar, my YouTube channel, and let me know how you guys felt about this video. Okay? Alright, my lovelies. Have a great and wonderful day. See you later.